Hello everybody, what is up? This is I'm We're back once again to cast some more Starcraft 2 action. And if you're looking at me and realizing why my face is so red, yes, I've been outside, the disgusting world of outside. It's the terrible thing about having a job, being outside. And here we go. Top left hand corner of the map, Shakuras Plateau. It is the Red Terran. No stranger to this stream, it is HiLoPicoLo. And in the bottom right hand corner, the blue Zerg, JunijiSanPun. Oh god, I really need to start reading these beforehand. Oh no. JunijiSanPun. Do you pronounce that first I? I don't know, I hope so. And we do see the extractor trick. Junji, you still extractor trick? Why? It's just not as good, bro. As we do see HiLoPicoLo throwing down the super standard supply depot. Yeah, I got a job, that's why I haven't been casting a whole lot. This is a very ADD opening to this cast, isn't it? Holy crap. Yeah, work outside, and my face is red. I'm an indoor kitten, man. An indoor kitten shouldn't be outside. But here I am, back to cast some more games. Told myself I'd do 2 or 3 for the beautiful subreddit /r/castit. Head over to Reddit and check that out. The 12 racks did go down there for HiLoPicoLo. And nothing out of SanPun yet, so he will most likely will be doing the 15 hatch opening that we know so well out of Zerg. And it's just so bizarre being outside because people exist. I'm used to like talking to people on Reddit and on Starcraft, so it's very interesting to meet people that actually do things. It's kind of weird. But we do see HiLoPicoLo going to go ahead and straight away throw down the engineering bay here at the natural expansion. Certainly an annoying thing for his opponent to do. SanPun going to be pretty annoyed that he can't get away with building this there. It's something I learned on the GSL the other day as to why you use an engineering bay instead of a supply depot. First you're like, oh, it's got more hit points, it takes longer to do. Duh. But it takes less time for those hit points to get there. Like this 850, it's the fastest Terran building structure given its supply points, or given its health points. So it's like most cost effective in terms of the time it takes. First Marine is out there, and we do see the spawning pool that did get thrown down. So SanPun had to alter his strategy a little bit. He has over 600 minerals, and this is such an annoying thing. 2 drones have been dedicated to this cause. There is an overlord over here. I thought it was a drone for a minute. But this is super annoying. Still going to be a while. What is the income of both of these players? See, look at that. Those 2 drones not working makes such a big difference for SanPun. HiLoPicoLo with a good early lead, causing his opponent to have so much money. Macro hatch went down straight away, and that's particularly interesting. This cancel will go off here very shortly, as we do see HiLoPicoLo go ahead and expanding. That is never a good feeling as a Zerg player when your opponent can get an expansion, especially a Terran opponent can get an expansion up before you. HiLoPicoLo going to go ahead and throw down the bunker just to be safe, doesn't want to get caught off guard by any kind of ling run bys, and we do see extra barracks are going to be going down here for him as well. Probably will go up to 3 more here inside the main, and that is as standard gets. SanPun going to send his first 2 lings out across the map. Keep in mind there is no expansion for SanPun. SanPun going ahead and mining past 100 gas. So he will be getting speed, and he is getting a roach horn that is more than... Oh, that macro hatch was actually cancelled. He went ahead and got a roach horn instead. Duh, alright. See, you know I don't read these ahead of time. Roach Warren is up now, and we will probably be seeing a... Oh, there's a Bailey nest that got thrown down. So I thought we would have seen more roaches than that, but it looks like we will see a roach bling bust here out of SanPun. Will it be effective, though? That is the biggest question. 2 overlords are out here. There is an OV farm, and this will supply block him if he doesn't get these overlords back to safety. And one's gonna die out, and here comes some lings to actually save the day for these overlords. And wouldn't mind to see these 4 lings actually go up there and poke at it and feel if he could get those or not. Baneling's nest is finished. Will these lings morph into Banes, or will they stay how they are? 6 lings did just pop, and speed is on the way. Speed is about to finish and will kill these lings, or kill these Marines, I should say, very quickly. Get in here into a bad position, actually. HiLoPicoLo was in a much better position right here. And I don't know why he went back here. Increase the surface area for those lings to attack him. We do see the wall is now being complete for HiLoPicoLo, and it's going to need to hurry a little bit. It is done in time because Here comes HiLoPicoLo, or SanPun's lings, I should say. And these lings are very interested in knocking down this wall. How many banelings do we have? 9 banelings are morphing. We do see more lings are going across the map. Does HiLoPicoLo have any idea that this is happening? He probably doesn't at all, and he does not. How is he going to hold this? I don't know if he can. He's got a line of defense up here. He's got a line of defense here, but this is very weak. 2 supply depots on a bunker is not what you want against all of these banelings. Keep in mind there are roaches that can be flooded here. Bunker does get some early pickoffs actually, and the lings blocking the banelings. Bunker finally does go down, but the banelings not being used cost efficiently at all. More than enough marines here with proper control to clean it up. Well, never mind. Lings are pretty fast, bro. And here comes some SCVs that were pulled. An extra marine is out and is going to clean this up. Very nice hold there by HiLoPicoLo, but I don't think it was necessarily HiLoPicoLo won this game as much it was, or won this engagement, I should say, as it was that SanPun lost it. SanPun had a lot of his banelings back here while the lings were up here, and that allowed these bunkers to pick off the banelings. We do see that there are going to be more banes morphing. 7 banes are morphing outside of the natural expansion. These bunkers will not be in time for this attack, but there are some marines here, and these bunkers do eat a little bit more damage than a supply depot. Banelings are about to pop, and as soon as they pop, I bet you, oh, did this marine scout it? Yes, he certainly did. Will a baneling go off on him? It does, really? You let a baneling go off on him there? That's shady. But bunkers are now done, and these bunkers are going to help out a lot. Banelings going off now unnecessarily, actually, and none of the bunkers will fall. There is an SCV even repairing them, and wow, what can you say to that? 3 bunkers here. This is pretty much actually going to be GG. HiLoPicoLo holding this off very well. Supply depot might fall. No, it will not even fall. A lot of things here burning down, but good SCV control, keeping everything here alive. 2 lings. Nothing on the production tab for SanPun. Oh, that's such a cool explosion. What? That was so cool. Alright, 33 SCVs to 15 drones. Natural expansion just now being grabbed. HiLoPicoLo in such a commanding position. And HiLoPicoLo's defense, keep in mind, folks, wasn't that good. 2 supply depots and a bunker. The bunker went down, yeah, but after the banelings that were getting picked off back here, I'd say 4 or 5 banelings got picked off just back here. Then the remaining banelings popped onto this bunker. Not good efficient use of that at all. SanPun going ahead and throwing down a 3rd, realizing I've got to do something quick and cheap, but that's the way you have to win games when you're this far behind. You got to do something very risky to get back into it. Here we go. Marine going to come across the map and gain some map control. 1 ling dies, but this other ling will clean this up. That's such a sad death for that Marine. Do you ever think about what that's like? Just getting gnawed at the heel by a mutant dog or bug? Like, ew. First siege tank is out now, and we're going to transition into standard marine tank here. That siege tech mode will finish just as that tank and this army gets across the map. Still, barely any drone production. Now up to 25 drones. Has even that field slightly gotten 10 more, up to 29 now. But still, 10 drones behind at this stage in the game is not where you need to be at all. Checking out the army tab, we see 40 to 10 in favor of HiLoPicoLo, and HiLoPicoLo could really afford to lose this whole army too, because he has forced 6 lings to an opponent that cannot afford 6 lings. Siege tech mode is finished and it is going to morph up, and actually HiLoPicoLo could go up there and just make quick work of these banelings if he wanted to, but no, he will not. When these banelings try to come down the ramp here, that siege tank is just going to do some Blastoise damage. That's right, Blastoise, a Pokemon. And here come the banelings. No, going to actually back up a little bit, realizing the time is not nigh. We see that there are Marines, tanks, and Marauders coming across the map. Stim pack finishes. Could pick off these banelings as they wanted. No. Marines realizing, well, they got to use their stim while it's hot. Nice, kind of nice splitting there from HiLoPicoLo. Not the best that it could have been, but there is enough Marines here that it does not matter. 2 tanks are now in the fray, as well as a Marauder. Tank's going to get a little caught unsieged here, but there are enough Marines to hold it off. And these lings could come in here actually and clean this up, but it doesn't look like he's going to be able to right now. Spinecrawler does die, and that was a big help for him. We see that the siege tanks are under attack. Neither of these siege tanks will die, and SanPun leaves the game without a GG. That's sad, because think about it, all that this came back to was the engineering bay there at the natural expansion. Set SanPun back, said, well, I'm not going to be able to play a straight up macro game like I like to enjoy. Threw down the spawning pool, threw down the gas, baneling nest, roach warren. that never got used, and decided that his game plan was not good enough when his all-in failed. Nice game there by HiLoPicoLo. HiLoPicoLo is starting to become a regular. I'd say he is a regular on the stream. Angered only by angry kittens. Killer Koala, angry kittens. But, great game. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope you all have a great day. Subscribe, 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 and tune in to sc2radio.com when it launches July 1st, and spgl.tv launches July 28th. I'm going to be casting for both of those organizations. Great projects there that are looking to get started up. Thank you guys so much, and have a great day.